This is Brad from Pro Wrestling Junkies, and welcome to another episode of Getting to Know a Junkie. Today's junkie is from South Carolina, and his name is John Hayes. John, how are you?
I'm good.
So you just mentioned you're set with your vaccinations.
Yes, I've already got both of them.
Did you feel ill after getting the second one? I know some people do.
I felt a little tired, but nothing else.
Nothing else. So now you're good. Oh, that's great. Mine is Thursday of this week. My first one.
I got the second one a week ago Friday.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, because they said today, the CDC said that people who've been vaccinated can be around other people, indoors who've been vaccinated without masks and everything. I'm like, oh, that's great. Can maybe see my grandparents finally. Okay, so you're from South Carolina. Remind me again where you are.
Calhoun Falls.
And do we know the population of Calhoun Falls?
I do not.
Okay, now this is a stupid question, so I apologize. Are there actually falls there?
No.
No waterfalls or anything like that.
This town's actually named after the South Carolina war hero John C. Calhoun.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's a nice little bit of history that your town has. I think my town was called Deerfield because there were deer there. So, nothing special. So you grew up there?
I was born in Greenwood County, which is about 30 minutes away from here, but yeah.
Okay. And how old were you when you moved?
I was about 5 when we moved to Anderson. We stayed in Anderson till I was 41.
Oh, wow. And do you have any siblings?
I have 3 younger brothers.
Oh, you're the oldest.
Yeah.
So you were the one who would get in trouble for everything, and then they'd learn from your mistakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Let me ask you a question. Does South Carolina have any rivalry with North Carolina? Like, do you dislike North Carolina?
Being a South Carolina Gamecock fan, North Carolina and Clemson are our rivals.
Oh, okay. Do you have any, is Duke a rivalry at all?
I have a Duke basketball jersey.
Oh, okay. So do you go to, well, when we could go to games, did you go to the college basketball and college football games ever?
Yeah.
So did you ever travel outside of South Carolina to see them play?
The furthest I've ever went to for a South Carolina football game, I went to Tampa, Florida twice.
Was it for like a bowl game?
It was the Outback Bowl versus Ohio State in 2000 and 2001.
Oh, that's really cool. That was I don't obviously remember the outcome of the game, but was it so much fun?
South Carolina won the first one 24-7, and we won 31-28 the second one, and the game-winning field goal.
Oh wow! Was Jadeveon Clowney on either of those teams?
No, he was there like in 2010.
Okay, it was years later because I always remember that hit he had on Michigan, that running back on Michigan, where the guy's his helmet flies off.
Honestly enough, a little bit of history. That's the same stadium where I have in WrestleMania this year where that hit happened.
Really?
That was Raymond James. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. All right, another question I had. I know that North Carolina's got really good barbecue. Does South Carolina as well?
Yes.
And is there a difference between the two?
Some differences.
Oh gosh, but before we go on, so we had messaged earlier. You had a little incident yesterday.
Oh yeah, the Walmart story.
Yeah, let's hear this.
So I go into Walmart yesterday and I buy an AEW ring, but I bring the box home and the ring it's missing two sets of ring ropes.
So do you like? Are you going to return it?
I'm just gonna keep it and say it's a rare ring.
Yeah, I guess it really is. And I suppose you could make a third, rope, but it'll never be the same
Yep.
as as what it came with. Wow, I've never heard that before. So, are you going to then go out and get another one?
Probably
Like,
not.
so just keep the two ring one. Um, oh, so that's a huge disappointment. Let me ask you: were there any of the figures there?
Here in South Carolina, I've never seen it. I have yet to see an AEW figure in any of the WalMarts I've been to.
Yeah, me too. I've never seen one. And I think I've gone a ton, but whatever. I mean, in time, I imagine.
This last yesterday there were only about two WWE figures in the whole store too.
Oh, really? Why? What? I've noticed that too. They're not the Walmart where I live isn't very good about stocking up on those. I never see them. I never even see like the empty like tags for them. But
Mm,
whatever. That's my rant for another time. How far is it to like? What's the closest big city to where you live?
Greenville's about an hour.
Okay. And then where is and where's like the airport? Is that there as well?
Either Greenville or Atlanta. Atlanta's 2 hours from me. So
Okay. Do you ever go on vacation?
we go to the Myrtle Beach sometimes.
Oh, nice. What time of year do you go there?
Normally in the fall, right after school lets back in around August or September.
Oh, okay. And what's the temperature that time of year there?
It's normally in the 80s. For example, today it was 67 degrees for a high here today.
And is that typical at this time of the year?
For March, yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's great. So what's the coldest it gets by you?
Back in February, January, it was like 40 degrees some days or colder, like 39.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's not terrible compared to some other places, I suppose. All right. John is hungry. He can go anywhere he wants. Where do you go for dinner? Anywhere
I
you
like
want. What's your favorite place?
I like Cracker Barrel. That's where we go a lot.
Oh, nice. And do you get something different every time or do you stick with the same thing?
I normally get the chicken and dumplings when I go there.
Ooh, that sounds good. They have good biscuits and gravy in the morning for breakfast. It just
I
sits
know.
like cement in you. So you'll just order the same thing every time. 'Cause that's how I am. I'll eat
Yeah.
something at a place until I get sick of it.
Mm,
How long have you been eating that without having been sick of it already?
they're good 4 or 5 years, not more. More.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, so that's a long time. Must be really good. All right, now this is the point where we talk about wrestling. So
Okay.
when you were a little boy, do you remember the first time you saw wrestling on TV?
Probably around 1990. My cousins used to watch it on Saturday. I think it was WWE Superstars or WWF Superstars. Used to
Uh-huh.
come on at noon on the weekends on USA. I think it was.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Because it was 11 where I live.
Yeah,
And so after the first time you saw it, did you start watching regularly?
I did. This I did. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here's a side question. Uh, have you ever, in your entire life of loving wrestling, have you ever cried during wrestling? It happened to me twice.
The night the night Owen Hart died, I cried.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Which we'll get to that. Which we'll get to that story in a little while that I told you about me graduating the weekend that he died. If you want me to get into that now.
let's hear it. Perfect time.
So I graduated high school the Friday 2 days before he died.
And Had you ever seen him wrestle in person?
No, only on TV.
Okay, so it was 2 days before he died. Did you watch that pay-per-view?
I watched it for free.
Oh, really? And so how did they? I don't remember. I was in college at the time, and I don't know if I'd been drinking or whatever. I never really like knew about like the actual broadcast. Did you see it happen?
They didn't show it. They were showing a perp. They was see him and the Godfather were fighting for the Intercontinental title. And they were showing a Godfather promo on the screen.
Oh, okay. And then the announcers came on, and did they continue the show?
Yeah, Jim Ross came on. Jim Ross came on right after that, and about an hour later, they announced Owen had died.
Oh my God, that is crazy. Um, did that change your wrestling fandom at all?
It did, because I don't know if you remember the night after the. Oh, by the way, yeah. Because I remember the night after we were supposed to get here in Greenville. Kevin
Mhm.
Nash versus Bret Hart was supposed to fight the night after Owen died, but that got canceled.
Oh, because of that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, that is just horrible.
But
Um,
back to the story. For my
sure.
graduation presents, I got Nitro tickets for that night after Owen died.
Oh, wow. And was it canceled?
No, the Nitro went on as normal.
And you were there?
I was there.
And was it very like was it sad?
Let's just put it this way: they did the 10 bell count for Owen on before Nitro started the tip. Yeah,
Oh my God. I can't imagine. That must have been a bit of a depressing show.
I remember the main event was Ric Flair, Batman Bigelow, and Diamond Dallas Page versus Roddy Piper and Dean Malenko and two other people. One other
Oh,
person. I can't remember.
really?
Yeah,
Was that the main event on TV or a dark match?
on TV. That was the main event. It was May 24th, 1999. That Nitro.
Oh, wow. Oh, you have a good memory to remember the specific date. So when did you start collecting stuff as a wrestling fan?
Probably around the early 90s. I started collecting figures.
Mm-hmm. Now, did you ever, like, when you were a little kid, play with wrestling figures? Like have a ring and, the action figures?
Yeah, I used to get. One of my neighbors used to have a ring that we used to play with him with.
And did you lose or were any of your like figures thrown away like mine like when you were a little kid?
Yeah, I had some rare figures. I had an NWO Hollywood Hulk Hogan that got thrown away.
Oh God. Yeah, you know what? I try not to think about this stuff that has been lost over the years. Okay, so day to day, do you work?
No, I'm on disability.
Oh, okay, okay. So what's your normal day consist of? Can you sleep, and do you have to set an alarm to get up at a certain time for anything?
I normally get up about 8 o'clock in the morning. If you want to.
Oh, okay, nice. Do you stay up late at night?
Normally, I go to bed like on a Monday night. I go to bed as soon as Raw goes off the air. Normally,
Okay, okay. And do you watch like do you DVR it or do you try and
I
watch stuff
watch it
live?
live. I
Oh,
don't
okay,
watch
great.
NXT. I tape NXT sometimes. I watch AEW mostly on Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays?
Yeah.
Anyone in your house ever join you to watch shows?
My brother's been to several shows with me, to several
Does,
house shows, and
do you ever watch on TV with anyone? Like when you watch on like a Wednesday?
no, my parents don't watch WWE. My parents don't watch wrestling.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, my parents the same way. Who's responsible for dinner at night? Is somebody responsible for
My
getting dinner
my
on the
parents
table?
my pa- my parents do the cooking.
Oh, good stuff. They
The
stock the
reason they
fridge?
do it is the reason that they do it is see, I was born with cerebral palsy.
Okay. So they take care of all that stuff. All you got to do is
Yeah,
be there to eat it.
yeah,
Is your mom a good cook?
she is.
Oh, nice. Is there a favorite meal that she makes?
Not really. It just depends on what she cooks.
Oh, okay. Um, so during the day, do you go out ever? Like, on like a nice day, do you go and get some air,
I go
kind of be out
golfing
and
every
about?
thir- I go golfing every Thursday. If that's
Oh, nice. You play full 18?
yeah,
Oh, wow. How long are you playing golf for?
for about 15 years now.
Oh, wow. And where do you typically play?
We go to different places. See, we have a church group of people that we meet that goes different places.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, so like it's like you have different outings to different courses.
Yeah, yeah,
And did you tell me that your dad is he a preacher?
yeah. Full-time preacher. He's been a preacher a year now. Yeah.
Oh, wow. And do you go to the church where he's at?
Yes, I'm the youngest. At 41, I'm the youngest member of the church.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does everyone call you like kid? Oh, you don't know what you're talking about, kid. You're only 41 years old.
The oldest member's 82.
Oh, geez. How many members?
Right now, with COVID going on, we average about
Oh,
15.
oh, well, I'm surprised that many actually uh, during the pandemic. So, how often do you go to church several times a week?
We have church on Sunday morning and Wednesday night.
Oh, okay. And do you look forward to that?
I do. A bunch of my church friends, we talk wrestling after church.
Oh, I think you mentioned that. Oh, that's great. Have you ever gone like to see any shows with these people?
No.
No. Um. Okay. Let me hold on 1 second here. Just lost my place. Okay, John. If you had to
Yeah.
pick your favorite all-time wrestler, who would it be?
That depends. There's so many good ones.
Okay,
I would have to.
let's break it
I
up
would have.
into. Go on.
I would have to say all the time. I've always liked Undertaker.
Can't go wrong with that one. Are you sad that we're not going to be seeing any more of his matches?
I had
I,
tickets to his. I had tickets to his last match.
oh, really? And what do you mean you had tickets? Did you actually go?
No, before WrestleMania 36 got canceled, I had ringside seats for 36.
How did you get those?
WWE travel package.
Really? And so what does the travel pack pretending there was no pandemic, what did the travel package include?
Hotel, all tickets, all access to everything but airfare, basically.
And how you got front row?
I would have been like 5 rows from the ring.
Okay, whatever. That's the same. Wow. And did you get just one ticket?
One pack. See, you can fit up to 4 people in one package.
Okay, so how many in yours?
I would have my brother go with me. I don't go solo.
Yeah, and I go solo, and sometimes it's a little tough, but otherwise it's not so bad. People are pretty
Mhm.
cool about it. Oh, that must have been so disappointing that that you couldn't go.
It's okay, because I was there for 33 when he lost to Roman. I consider that his last match, theoretically, but
Yeah, it was like his last like wrestling match.
WrestleMania 33 Orlando.
Oh,
It
you
was
went to.
90. It was 90 degrees when that show started.
Oh, oh my! Was it hard to sit through?
WrestleMania is like 8 hours long.
I know. And were you just drinking like tons of water or whatever you're
Yeah, you
drinking?
have to You have to stay hydrated. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sure you have to go to the bathroom a ton because of that. But oh well. Um, who do you like? Do you like anyone currently, particularly?
I like the way the AEW is using Sting and turns it out.
Yeah, totally. He's not like they're not counting on him too much in the ring, physically.
Yeah.
Um, okay, what was the best show you've ever gone to?
Probably 33. It was my first WrestleMania with the Hardy Boys returning.
Did you? Oh yeah, that's right. That was a really cool moment. Did you buy a lot of like merchandise there?
I normally buy the program. I don't buy the T-shirts and all that.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive. Is the program like very nice though?
It is.
And was there like, did you go? Was there any like fan fest type thing, like where you get to meet
Yeah.
meet and greets?
I got an access to WrestleCon most years.
And so the year for this particular show, the WrestleMania in Orlando, who'd you meet?
At WrestleCon, I met Mark Mero, aka Johnny B. Bad, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah. And at Access.
I met Bailey at Access.
Oh, cool. Did you have to wait in a long line to get a picture with her?
Bailey was a VIP, so it was like a 2-hour wait.
Oh my God. All right. So who else? Bailey and anyone else?
I met Bobby the Brain Heenan right before he died that year.
Oh my gosh. Where?
Him and me, Gene Oakland, they do WrestleCon, or they did WrestleCon before they died.
Oh God. Oh, so did you meet both of them?
I did.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, and they kind of passed away around the same time.
He was bad off though. His head was so low, I didn't even recognize Bobby Heenan by that
Oh,
point. He couldn't see by that point.
and he had like throat cancer or something. Like,
Yeah.
oh God. All right, let's get off such a negative subject. All right, we're gonna wind this up. Can I ask you 3 would you rather questions?
That's fine.
Okay. Would you rather have a shell like a turtle or a horn like a rhino, in like on your face, maybe like on your nose or something?
I would rather have the shell.
Any particular reason?
If any animal wants to come after you, the shell will protect you.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking the same thing, and I was also thinking I could unintentionally hurt people with my horn. Like, okay. Would you rather be the mayor of your town or a professional wrestler?
I would like to be a wrestler. How about the ladies following me all the money?
Yeah, totally. Those 2 things that you probably can't get as mayor. But okay. Last question. Would you rather live in a treehouse or an igloo?
I would rather live in the treehouse. Igloo, I'm not used to the cold weather.
Yeah, the only thing I was like, okay, maybe the treehouse isn't completely like waterproof, during storms and stuff. You might take in a little water, but I would go with that as well. Because if it's hot out and it's raining, it's okay. All right, John, thank you so much for coming on this late afternoon. I really appreciate it. I'd love to have you on again. If you ever have anything you'd like to declare to the world, you have a platform at your disposal.
One day maybe I'll come back on and I can show you what half of the AEW ring looks like. I got half of it set up. But
can you show me now?
This was the half of the AEW. That's what half of the ring looks
like. It's so sad, like seeing that top rope that's like sagging. Wow. Unbelievable. I never heard of that before. But I bet if you go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby, you could probably find almost the exact same type of like string or elastic that they used.
Probably so.
Yeah, it's a project for a pandemic, I guess. So perfect timing. John, thank you so much. I hope you stay well and stay safe and healthy. And we'll talk to you again soon.
All right,
All right. Take care.
I will.
All right. Bye.